http://www.cosmicparadigm.com/marks_corner/14. The messages in this chapter were received from Adriel in July and August of 2010. They focus on the transformation to the new Earth, and provide her views on the following. Earth changes. Monetary system and government. Structures and beliefs. Spiritual perspective. Energies of transformation. Chaos. Metamorphosis. New Earth. Possible responses. Decisions. Greetings to all. Some of this may seem like a repetition of things already discussed, but I believe they lay a necessary foundation. There are several facets to the transformation that affect Earth's human guests. First of all, Earth is transforming herself to a planet of higher frequency. She is asserting herself against the fear-based energies that are being generated by her human and non-human occupants. Her alternative was annihilation of the planet and all upon her. The process of Earth's transformation to a planet of light began about 70 years ago when she cried out for assistance. Many beings around the universe responded. They came aboard their gigantic ships to transmit light to assist Earth in raising her frequency. This process has been successful. Earth is now well on her way to become a brilliant planet with a pristine ecology. Her frequency is rising at an increasing rate. She has a few more steps to complete. These will take place in the final moments of her transformation. Earth now is cleaning herself of the damage inflicted on her by her human guests. Think of Earth as a patient who has been grievously wounded. The wounds must be tended to so that she may successfully heal herself. That is the process she is now undergoing. This will entail extreme weather, earth shifts, volcanoes, earthquakes, and tsunamis. Like the cauterizing of a wound, some of this cleansing will be painful to those involved. No area of the planet will be unaffected. All humans will feel some effects. Areas where violence and fear are endemic, or where chemicals and munitions are manufactured, will experience the most extensive cleansing. Part of this process is so that Earth may attain a more pleasant and salubrious climate worldwide. She is warming from her core as the result of radiation directed to her from the Sun, which, in turn, is being impacted by energies from the galaxy. Earth's glaciers are melting as a result of this new warmth. Her seas are rising with water contributed by the melting. Her tectonic plates will adjust as part of this process. She is returning to a pristine planet of beauty. She once had such beauty, before the dark energy plunged her into darkness. Another aspect of attaining a more pleasant and salubrious climate is the correction of Earth's tilt. The dark energy moved her from a vertical axis to the tilt that produced seasons. This is being corrected as a part of creating a more pleasant climate worldwide. Another aspect of Earth's transformation will be the removal of the artificial satellite that you call the Moon. The dark energy placed it here many years ago as an observatory, and as a control mechanism. Your space brothers and sisters will remove it. So what do these things mean to the human inhabitants of Earth? If Earth is raising her frequency, then Earth's human inhabitants will be required to raise theirs also. All animals, plants and rocks are welcoming the beneficial frequencies directed to Earth from the galaxy, the Sun, and from your space brothers and sisters. These beneficial energies are directed to helping humans ascend along with the planet. Many people are experiencing disorientation, headaches, and sleepiness. Those that fear these beneficial frequencies and resist them will make themselves sick. Those who welcome the frequencies will find themselves living in a more relaxed state, free from fear and anxiety. This is what you call the fourth dimension. Many years ago, the dark energy removed part of the DNA of the human residents of Earth. The new energies are now restoring this lost DNA. Humans of Earth now have the opportunity to function at a level of consciousness unknown until recently. This higher level of consciousness is available to all on the planet, if they accept it. If they resist it, if they fight to remain in their conventional lives, whatever those may be, the frequencies cannot perform their intended uplifting. Humans who resist the call to raise their consciousness will not attain sufficient frequency to ascend with the planet. Those who choose to resist will be allowed to continue in third-density lifetimes on other third-dimension worlds until they choose to ascend along the path of soul growth. Let us now speak about the monetary systems of all countries of your planet, and how they are designed to underpin those in power, even as they appear to support the activities of ordinary citizens. The introduction of debt is a way for the government to create more money than the wealth of an individual country can generate. Fiat currencies are an illusion that people support with their trading in goods and services, but it is not real. It is an illusion that will sooner or later crumble, bringing with it the governments of countries. That you have interlocking countries that trade with each other, recognizing the fiat currencies of each other, is a further pyramid of illusion. Today other counties carry the fiat currency of the United States as treasury reserves. This is the pinnacle of a debt-based monetary system. It is a grand illusion perpetuated on the people of this planet by their governments. Those within the high ranks of the government and managers of the monetary system recognize the house of cards they have built. The central bank of each country, the EU, the IMF, and the IBS, all participate in this debt-based scheme to expand trade and commerce beyond the limits otherwise imposed by natural forces. Currently they are straining to maintain an illusion of stability. This grand scheme is about to be broken. Countries have inflated their currencies by issuing excessive debt. Fiat currencies are all being inflated in the name of sustained growth despite contrary factors, for it is only under the illusion of continued expansion that a government can continue in power. Ordinary people foolishly expect their government to care for them. Governments care for people within their higher ranks. They, in turn, care for little else than staying in power. How has this scheme of things become the situation on your world? It has happened because agents of the dark energy are at the very top of your governments and monetary systems. These non-humans work behind the scenes to ensure their own power and wealth. They cleverly ensnare willing humans. Remember, everyone has free choice to assist them, to partake in their power structure, in their extraordinary wealth. How does a willing human align with non-humans? Any human who allows greed and the lust for power to rule his or her life makes a silent contract with the agents of the dark energy. You have had movies about people selling their souls to the devil to allow them to achieve more than they would without such an arrangement. The truth is very much like this. Ordinary people who aspire to the top ranks of wealth and power cast aside the yearning of their soul to love their fellow man, cast it aside to join the ranks of the powerful and wealthy. Once they start down this road, they telegraph their willingness to do whatever is required to achieve their ends. They will climb over others on their way to the top of governments, the financial world, or corporations. They will do anything, including murder, to achieve their ends. And the non-humans in charge welcome them to the ranks of the powerful, knowing full well that they are now captive to the system. Thus is born support for the organization known to you as the Illuminati. As for the transformation, all of these man-made structures will disintegrate. The transformation of Earth's human race requires that all such structures fall by the wayside. These man-made structures and systems, monetary, corporate, and government, are in the process of failing. The US dollar has been eroding in value for many years, as it has been inflated with massive amounts of unsecured debt. The monetary scheme and the government it underpins will soon fail. With its failure will come a worldwide collapse of other monetary structures. The transformation of your planet demands that all such monetary systems and their associated structures disappear. When this happens, most commerce and its underlying systems will cease. Beyond the failure of the monetary system and governments will arise simple structures built around the needs of ordinary people to trade with each other, to live lives of mutual respect, and to provide the necessities. On other planets there exist monetary systems that are in the best interests of the people. With the help of your star brothers and sisters, the transformation to this type of a monetary system will unfold. But first, the existing system must disappear. It will, and quite soon. The resulting chaos will cause many dislocations. The recovery from this part of Earth's transformation will be neither swift nor without hardships. All are advised to prepare for it. Beliefs rule the actions of most humans because you are unable to see the truth of things. You believe a certain diet is healthy, so you eat certain things. You believe a certain way to exercise is good for your body, so you practice it regularly. You believe that by conforming to certain standards of behavior that people will accept and like you, so you behave in certain prescribed ways. Beliefs precede actions. Beliefs rule the activities of most humans. Many of your beliefs come from other people. Doctors tell you that you must do certain things to cure an illness, so you follow their advice. Teachers tell children how to behave, so the children follow the rules. Churches tell their followers what to believe, so those that attend that church believe in a prescribed way. Corporations, through their advertising, convince you that you need a particular product, so you buy their product. A bank advertises superior service, so you deposit your funds with them. You watch television to learn what others believe is going on in the world. Beliefs do change. Parents convey judgments to their children. Their children hold these beliefs until something comes along to change that belief. The media conveys a story. Days later,